Welcome to the series on
building relationships.
Welcome back. We are getting used to this a little bit. I'm not sure who's watching, but we thank you for tuning in. Want to ask how you're enjoying the quarantine time. I'm kind of actually enjoying it. I might actually miss it once it's gone. I think it's a good thing in a strange way. I think it's a good thing because it's interrupted our normal schedule. I think it's changed what we normally do. And when that happens, we usually reevaluate how we do things, what we're doing. So I'm hoping that you're using this time as kind of a time to reevaluate what's important in your life and what is important to spend time with. I like what a pastor that I know in America said. He says he's praying and hoping that we exit this time of quarantine better people than we entered into it.
I'm sure that this time offers us different challenges and blessings. And I think one of the blessings is that we can be together. We get to be together with our husbands and kids more than normal, sometimes with parents if you live with parents. But the greatest challenge is...
And one of the challenges sounds a lot alike. We spend more time together with our spouses, with our children, possibly with our parents. So that's a challenge too.
But I believe it's more of a blessing than a challenge, because usually at the end of their lives, people say that they regret that they didn't spend more time with their family. They don't really regret that they didn't buy another car or build another house or sold more of whatever product they were producing. It's more they wish that they had more time with close people.
It's interesting how we're made. I'm an introvert, Albina's not. And for me, a perfect setting would be high up on a mountaintop. I come from Colorado, where we have beautiful mountains. So climbing a mountain and being there by myself and just looking out at the creation God made. I like that. I appreciate that. But interestingly, if I spend too much time by myself, be it on a mountaintop or in my room or someplace else, I get a little antsy. I get a little stir crazy. I want to spend time, even being an introvert, I want to spend time with Albina. I want to spend time with Angela and my other kids. I want to spend time with my friends. So being an introvert, I like that time. I gain energy by being alone, but I still desire to be with people.
On the other hand, I'm an extrovert. I like being with people. As Monty said, he enjoys the creation, looking at the mountains. I do like God's creation. I like looking at people. It's also God's creation. And I feel more energetic after I spend more time talking to people.
The question is, I don't know if it's profound or not, but it's a simple question. It's like, why do we actually desire to spend time with others? Why? Well, what's inside of us? I think everybody desires to various degrees to spend time with others. I think the simple answer is it's how God made us. On page 2 of the Bible, in Genesis chapter 2, God has already created the universe. He's created the moon and the stars and the sun. He's created the mountains and the land and the seas. He's created animals, boy and girl animals and boy and girl fishes. But he's only created one man so far. He has not created woman yet. And as he looks at man, as this great creation, is kind of the pinnacle of the creation, that I've created man in my own image. We'll maybe talk about that later in a different video. As he looks at man and says it's not good for him to be alone. There's something about being alone was just not good, because God created us to be social. God created us so that we'd flourish with other people. What we'd like to do in the next several series of our several videos is just talk with you, interact with you, think about how we can build during this time of quarantine and then afterwards, how we can build a stronger relationship with our wife, or with our kids, with our friends, and with God also. So we look forward to the next several videos thinking about that with you. Thanks.
See ya.